Hi, I've choreographed a Bollywood routine to the popular track Jai Ho. I'm going to run through the steps with you now and show you the sequence so you can put it all together and dance it at home. Now don't worry if you don't have the music, because basically you can access that through Spotify or other sources and play it while following the video if you want to. One of the important things for you to remember is the instructions I'm giving are for you. I'm going to be doing a mirror to you, so if I say to you go right, don't be too put off that I go to my left. It just means we'll go the same direction. Now it might take a little while to get used to that, but hopefully you'll get the hang of it quickly. All right, let's get started. I have split up the routine into sections, so hopefully that will make it easier to explain as we go through and try and build it into the whole routine. The introduction, basically you've got 4 sets of 8. The first set of 8 we won't do anything, but the other 3 what we'll do is clap our hands as we circle the arms around. Now you've got 8 claps per circle, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the first main section I call the swim section, and we're going to do 4 steps to your right, and at the same time we do a little mini breaststroke arms with the hands. We'll keep the arms low, face the direction that you're going to, and a little bit of rotation in the wrist as well. So that will be 4 to the right, 2, 3 and 4, 4 to the left, 2, 3 and 4. You can get a little bit of hip action as well if you want to while you're doing that. The second move we're going to do is pushing up, moving forward. So I'm going to do 2 steps to the right corner and then 2 to the left. Coming back, 2 to the right and 2 to the left. So I'll just repeat that again. To the corner, coming forward to your right and 2 to the left. Back, forward, 2, back, forward, 2. Our third step, we're going to do the roll and reach. Roll the arms and then take them out to the side. Roll and extend. Roll and extend 4 times. Now the footwork, I'm going right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Basically, I'm taking a slightly bigger step to the side at the end of each little set of 3. And the last move, we're going to do a tap to the side. Now you might not be able to see my legs through here, but I'm tapping to the right and I'm going to turn out the hip as well, which means you see the angle on the knee. If you tap with your knee or your hip facing forwards, you can't see the angle, so it looks better with it turned out. And close. Other side, out and in. Keep the heel off the ground so you get a bend in the knee as you do that. So we'll have 4 of those. At the same time, you'll be doing the arms as well. Now, when you go to the right, your right arm is low and the left arm is high. Again, I've got a little bend in the elbows here to get a bit of an angle, and I've also got a thumb to finger. When I bring the arms in, I'm going to cross them in front of me, and then I'm going to take them up the other side. So basically alternating, one arm high, one arm low. Now, when you put that together, right arm low with the right leg to the side. Basically, you've got a parallel forearm and upper leg. So that looks better than if you did it that way. All right, so this is the way to go. So right leg, right arm low. Bring it in, feet together, and then out to the other side. In together and out, together and out. 4 of those. And that's your first section. So let's put that together. So without the introduction at this stage, we're just going to look at doing the swim section, all 4 moves together. To my count, 5, 6, 7, 8. Swim, 2, 3, other way. And 1, 2, 3. Push up to the corner, forward to the right, forward to the left, back to the right, and back. Roll and reach. Roll, extend, roll, extend, roll, extend. One more time. Then tap out and in, out and in, out and in. Last one together. Now we'll look at the second section, which is going to be the chassé section. We're going to have our arms up in the air, but if you need to, you can have those a little bit lower. It's up to you, depending on how comfortable you are with your shoulders and the arms raised up. So the idea is that you do 4 steps to your right. Basically, a chassé, our quick steps, is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Or what I often say is do 1 and 2 and 3, tap on instead of a fourth one, 1 and 2 and 3 and tap. All right, so we'll do to the right for 4, to the left, just once over. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. The next move that we're going to do is the push and into the light bulb. Now I usually teach the two together because they're very similar. And first of all, we'll look at the arms. So you'll put your right hand on the hip and push your left arm. So it's the opposite one that you would think, because normally we start with the right, but here you're going to start with your left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change over to the light bulb, twist the wrist as you take the hand high, and the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. So just to repeat that again, 4 pushes with the left arm, 4 with the right, change to the light bulb, 4 of each of those as well. Now the footwork is the same for both those moves. You'll start with your weight on your right foot. Now you can either get the hip going, just staying low, keeping the foot flat on the ground. You can use the other foot to help with balance as you lift the heel up, so you're getting more of an upward bounce. But the proper Bhangra style is to use the other foot to lift you up and down, so the actual foot is coming off the ground. However, failing that, but if you want to get a bit of energy, you can just jump. Okay, so now the idea is that you're going to swap and land up doing 4 each side. So you'll go on your right, 2, 3, 4, change left, 2, 3, 4. Or if you want to do the slightly bouncier version, 3 and 4, change 1 and 2 and 3. Bhangra style, lifting up, 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3. Or if you're just going to jump, 2, 3, 4, jump, 2, 3, 4. All right, now we put the two bits together. So your weight is on your right foot, but it's the left arm going out first. Now we always focus where our step is, where our weight is. So you go on the right and 2 and 3 and 4. Change left and 2 and 3 and 4. Right, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I almost forgot to switch to the light bulb, but you get the idea. Now for the last move in the chassé section, we're going to bring our arms in, crossing in front and out. We're going to do that slowly, just the one set. In and out. Again, if you wish to, you could have them lower. From there, then you snake the arms up, 3 and out. Now, once again, I've got a thumb to finger. If you need to keep the arms low, that's fine. There's a slight movement in the wrist there, so you can push. So rather than here, you can just push the wrist a little bit. And then I'm also pulling the wrist back out. So rather than upright, I pull. So there's a little bit more movement here, cross and out. With the snake, keep your arms where they are. In other words, don't swap front to back, keep them in one plane of movement. And again, I'm using the wrists to get some motion there. So it isn't just kind of flapping the arms, but weaving the wrists in and out. So putting that together, slow, slow, quick, 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 out. It will be quite quick, so don't try and go too quickly or make it too complicated. So now let's put the chassé section together. To my count, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, 2, 3, 4, and left. And push to the left. 2, 3, 4, and change. Into the light bulb twist. 2, 3, 4. Last time, slow, in and out, and snake. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when we do the chassé section, we're also going to do it twice back to back. So when you finished the snake, straight back into the chassé again. So the last section is the tilt section. What we're going to do is have our arms up again. Again, if you need to have them low, you can. And you're going to tilt over to the right, back up, to the left, and up, right, up, left, up. Now, if you have any back issues at all, you don't have to move the back. You can just move the arms instead. 4 of those. Now we're going to do quick in and out. We did the slow before with the snake, but this time it's quick. It's 8 quick movements, or 4 times 4 sets of the in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have the tilt, the in and out. We're also going to do a slide up and down. So the arm's going to go up 2, 3, down 2, 3, up 2, 3, down 2, 3. Now don't overthink it. Don't think which hand is going first. Just think more about the sliding of the arms up and down. Avoid leaning forward also when you do the lower ones. Keep your back upright so you protect your back. Now again, the footwork is very similar to the bounce that we were doing earlier when we were doing the push and the light bulb. So essentially you've got either step and tap for a low version, or if you want to, step and bounce, step and bounce, step and bounce. Either is fine. Now what you'll do is you'll start stepping onto your right foot as you take your arms up. So it's up 2, 3, down 2, 3, right 2, 3, left 2, 3, right 2, 3, left 2, 3, right 2, 3, left 2, 3. And again, 4 sets. Then we're going to have a little variation of that to link with the moves a bit, but I'll explain that more in a second. All right, the last move is going to be the twist and pull. You're going to take the arms up to the right. Your back arm is generally your higher arm. Not only am I going to bring the arms down towards me, but I'm twisting the hands and the wrists as well. It's almost like you're pulling apples off a tree, a twist and a pull at the same time. Because it will be quite quick, you don't have time to bring it down too low, so just keeping it still above head height. It'll be 4 from each side. Now what we do is also bend the knees. So bend the knees each time you bring the arms down towards you. And also bearing in mind with the count that you're going to pull the arms towards you on the beat, which means on the off beat or just before the count, you have to get your arms up there. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Change 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So those are the moves, and unfortunately each time you do this tilt section it is going to be slightly different, but I'll explain that in a little bit. First of all, let's put together this variation, which is the first one. So the tilt to the right, to the left, to the right, and in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slide up 2, 3, down 2, 3, up 2, 3, and down 2, 3. We're going to do 3.5. Last one, instead of going down, reach up, ready to twist and pull down. 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And that would take us back to the beginning, which, if you remember, was the swim. Okay, so let me just go through that again, just with that join. With the slide up and down, you're actually going to do 3.5 sets. We will only do the 4th one up, have a little pause to get your arms out. It just makes that join a little bit better as you go into the twist and pull. So I'm going to do that again just to make that bit clearer. To a count, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, 3 and 4. In and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slide up and down. Up 2, 3, down 2, 3. Up 2, 3, down 2, 3. Up 2, 3. Last one, twist and pull. 1 and 2, 3 and change. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Taking us back to the beginning. So let's recap what we've got so far. We're starting with our clap for the introduction, which we're going to do 3 times. We then have the swim section, which included also the push up to the corners. We had the roll and reach as well, with the finishing up with the tap to the side, out and in. We then went into the chassé section where we did 4 chassés to the right, 4 chassés to the left. We had the push for each side and the light bulb as well. Then we went feet together in and out slowly, just 1 set, and then a quick snake. We always do the chassé section twice, so off we go again. The second time you do that though, we go into our tilt section, so that's the bit we've just outlined. And we have the quick in and out for 8, sliding up and down 3.5 times into our twist and pull down. So we've basically done everything once, and we go back to beginning. We will do the swim section again, and the chassé section again, and the tilt, but the tilt section this time is going to be slightly different. Let's take a look at that now. Right then. The second time we come to the tilt section, we're going to add in a few extra little bits. So we will do the tilt as before with the 4. We'll do in and out quickly for 8, and we'll slide up and down. This time we will do all 4 sets. Now this is where we're going to add the extra bit before the twist and pull. So from the last slide up and down, you're going to take your hands overhead and clap. We're going to move the head to the right, to the left, to the right. Now I know that some people find this difficult to isolate the head. If you can, try and keep everything else still and move. It is going to be a slow movement. But if you struggle with that and you want to, you've got a little way to cheat, because you can move the arms the opposite direction. So instead of moving your head to the right, move your arm left, right, left, to make it look like your head went right, left, right. So either is fine. You've got one count or one slow count to take the hands over the head. Then you've got right, left, right. From here, we'll add the twist and pull that we missed out. So essentially we've put in the clap in between those last two moves. We are still going to add one more move after that, or one little sequence. It's 3 slow movements. Take your arms low. Again, I've got a thumb to finger. Raise them up medium and finish high. So it's 3 slow movements. 1, 2, 3. We're going to try and make it a little jerky as well, a bit staccato. So 1, 2, 3. All right, we're getting close to the end now. We don't go back to the beginning for a 3rd time. We are only going to repeat the chassé section. So from here into the chassé, but we will still do it twice like we usually do. So that means the last move in the chassé section finishes with the snake. Now we have got a little ending, which is basically taking the last bits out of that last tilt section. So to explain, basically we're going to take the hands overhead and clap, and head with the 3 slow movements, right, left, right. We will then do the twist and pull down once again. So like I said, taking those last sort of few bits out from the last time we did it. And we are going to do the movements again from before, but we're going to modify. It's going to be 5 movements, low, medium, high, but adding also in and out. So it'll be 5 movements, not 3, and also quick, not slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once again in a staccato fashion. And that will be the end. It's a complicated routine. It's not going to be easy to put it all together. Let's just look now at the sections and see what we can remember. We start with the introduction. We have the clap all the way around 3 times over in counts of 8. We have the swim section to start with. We then go into our chassé section to the side. Remember, we always do the chassé section twice. And then our 3rd section is going to be our tilt section. We do the full version of that the first time with the tilt, the quick in and out, sliding up and down 3.5 times into the twist and pull, and we go back to beginning. Now we're not going to do the introduction again. We go back once again to the swim. We will then repeat the chassé twice over again. And the second time we come to the tilt, we have the tilt, we have the quick in and out, we have the slide up and down, but we add the clap and moving of the head. We can then continue with the twist and pull for each side and add our 3 slow movements. We go to the chassé section one last time, although we will do it twice over as always. So chassé twice through for that section. And from here, we finish that with the snake up and out, straight into a clap overhead once again with the movement of the head. We twist and pull again for each side. And then the ending, it's our 5 quick movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you ready to try it to music? Let's give it a go. Now remember, for copyright reasons, I can't play the music on here. So you need to find the music yourself and then come back, and when you're ready, we'll dance it through. I'm going to post that separately on a different video just to make it a little bit easier. So see the next video and hopefully you'll be able to dance through with me. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy and have fun.